All right. This tech day will be about machine learning. It's a bit of an interesting topic because it affects more of your daily usage of technology than, say, other topics that I've gone over in the past. But um, so machine learning is a bit like AI, but a little bit separate. So AI is artificial intelligence. It's used in games. It's used in voice assistants, stuff like that. But machine learning is how it is trained. And All right, so how many of you use Siri?
Me,
I do.
all the time, every single day.
I do.
Every
I
single
do.
day, yep.
I do when she understands me. She's not real good at understanding.
Definitely.
That's so true.
And
Yep.
machine learning actually plays a part in what she understands and if she understands you. And, it's all about data, and I'll go into that later. How many of you use Google Assistant?
I do.
Oh, right. So Google Assistant, it's used a little bit more broadly than Siri. It's on phones. Well, actually, Siri does have the HomePod, but that's a $300 speaker. Well, actually, now it's gone down to $199 because nobody buys it, but except me. It's used on the Google Assistant. It's used on the Google Home. It's actually the Google Nest Mini, or all that. And other speakers. How many of you use Alexa, the Amazon assistant?
I do.
All right,
Probably one.
yeah, that's on the Amazon Echo, as along with, you can actually get it on your phone. You can actually get all these assistants on your phone if you have an iPhone. You can get the Google Assistant app, the Amazon Alexa app. You can go wild with that. All right. All right, and artificial intelligence and machine learning is actually trained using data, um, stuff like it's all based on patterns. Like it learns. So machine learning is trained by data given to it by humans. For example, if the Siri team wants to train Siri's ability to understand people, they give it recordings of people's voices, and it learns by feedback from its trainers, if it got it right or if it got it wrong, or whatever, to recognize people's voices better. It's also trained on text recognition or optical character recognition, and that's how if you ever write in or handwrite text in the Google Keep app, or I believe Microsoft's apps do that too, OneNote or something like that. If you write in the app, and in iOS 14 this will work too, this fall. If you write in the app, it will translate your handwriting to text on the screen that you can search and copy and paste, all that. Also, if you use a screen reader, NVDA on Windows or whatever, if you use the text recognition feature on images, it can read your images or read the text in the images. It's also used on image recognition, like on Facebook's thing where it describes images to you. It's also used in translation apps to translate one language to another. Let's see if there's anything else. All right, and it's also used in newer speech technology, like when you hear Siri speak to you, that is a artificial intelligence created voice trained on how humans normally speak. Of course, she doesn't always get it right, and uh, neither does Alexa or the Google text-to-speech, Google Assistant voice, but they definitely are getting better and better all the time, and that's because they're being trained on humans' speech patterns rather than, say, Deck Talk or Eloquent or the other one. Sorry, I'll have to look at my notes.
Talking about SAPI 15 or SAPI 5.
75, yeah, like eSpeak or all that. Those use computer. Well, they were programmed to use exact computer-generated speech, and not like not trained on a human's speech patterns. So machine learning is a bit inexact, as in it's not necessarily programmed to exact specifications. It's trained using human generated data. So it's a bit it can work very well sometimes, and other times not so well at all. So it's kind of unpredictable. It's unpredictable a little bit, but it's not like it does what it's programmed to do, and sometimes that works out well, and sometimes it doesn't. And machine learning isn't going to solve all of our problems. It's not going to, it works best with patterns and not with, more exact things. So, do any of y'all have any questions or any, comments or anything, feedback?
Well, I know you was talking. I heard you talking about the handwriting element of it. Uh, are there any apps that you can download? Like, I have a Samsung. Is there any apps that you can use that would download your handwriting to typing?
So, Google Keep should be able to do that if you write a note in your Google Google Keep app. That should be able to be it should translate that to text. The OneNote should do it as well. If anyone else has any experience with that, I don't handwrite, so I don't really I just know that Google Keep and Microsoft OneNote should do it.
Well, if it can translate my handwriting, then it can do something even a pharmacist tech can't do. I've had pharmacists tell me that my handwriting looks worse than a doctor's. I'm like, well, I can't see it anyway, so what's the difference?
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Can't think of anything.
I can't either.
All right. So,
Either.
all right. So, if do any of y'all have any ideas for other topics? Because I'm kind of running out of ideas here, and I want these tech days to be interesting for you all, and for y'all to actually get something out of it, rather than me just doing an information dump and all that investiture. So, if any of y'all have any ideas, I'd love to hear them. Anything you want to learn, anything you want to know about, any new thing you've heard about, or anything else you'd like to know.
Well, tell you what, let's give them a couple of days. What we can do, Devin, let's add an assignment for them to submit one suggestion for Tech Day. So, and we'll have that due Tuesday.
Tuesday, you said? Yeah, I can do that.
All right. So we'll just add a new assignment in our Google Classroom, and that way that'll give you some time to think about it. And we do want these to be informative and helpful. We would love to help y'all learn about, and think outside the box. It can be, about anything slightly technology related. It doesn't have to be work related or even productive. Gaming or any kind of hobby y'all might be interested. Technology. It's something y'all do. Like I know Miss Mary has chickens. I have chickens. I use a spreadsheet to track my egg production. Anything. Think outside the box, and we'll get an assignment up. And I just want y'all to know I really, really appreciate everybody accepting the invitation and showing up. And it takes some effort and initiative to do this on your own. So that's kudos to every one of y'all. But if nobody's having any questions or has any problems, we can go ahead and wrap this up. And it'll take me a little bit, but I'll get the YouTube video up, and we'll call it a day. Does that sound good to everybody?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Hey,
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that sounds good.
All
hey,
right.
Devin.